Frustrated with Xcel Energy lately? Colorado's utility regulators are following the governor's directive to gather customer complaints about Xcel's first ever preemptive power shutoffs. So they want to hear from you. There is no need to rush. Please form an orderly line.
I'd like to open a proceeding today to create a commissioner-led investigation to start getting key questions answered and to hear from customers and other impacted stakeholders.
Even the state's utility regulators say they have more questions than answers. Isn't the line they always say on the local TV news? More questions than answers about Xcel's decision to purposefully cut off electricity to 55,000 customers across 6 counties last weekend. Today, Colorado's public utility commissioners said that they aren't questioning the public safety aspect. There were no widespread fires this weekend, even with the high winds and the down power lines. But the PUC wants more info about Xcel's methods of shutting off and restoring power, along with how they notify people. Commissioners said today they've already received more than 400 comments and complaints. They're going to hold a public hearing next Wednesday to gather even more feedback. PUC investigations like this can take well more than a year. But a PUC director told our Marshall Zallinger today she wants this one on a fast track. Because Xcel wants to use these so-called public safety shutoffs more frequently as part of their wildfire mitigation.
Is that something that can be done in a week? Or is this, you're going to be drowned in paperwork and it's going to take 18 months to come to some resolution of what communication needs to be like in this situation?
I think there's a long game and a near-term game here. We are a deliberative regulatory agency. That's one of the reasons we're not out there in real time making decisions about whether power should turn on or off. So I do want to be thoughtful about this. If this is going to be a tool that we look at using more regularly in Colorado, let's take the time to think about it. That doesn't mean we need to move slow. I do want to break down some of those bureaucratic barriers you mentioned, Marshall. We are a difficult agency to engage with. We can do a better job at being more accessible.
Xcel insists that the shutoffs were for safety and that it took days to turn the power back on because hundreds of miles of lines had to be inspected and repaired. To that end, Xcel says so far they've replaced more than 100 poles, 28 transformers, and 12 miles worth of power lines.